The northern region of Thailand is home to approximately 16 different indigenous people groups. These ethnic minorities are facing increasingly difficult challenges. With a history of cross-border migration and no record-keeping system, the government has been reluctant to grant citizenship to these highland people. Without citizenship, they have been denied access to most of the opportunities of the mainstream population in this rapidly developing nation. Education, vocational training, and medical services have been extremely limited. Restricted travel prohibits taking advantage of employment opportunities in other regions of the country. Traditional lands are increasingly being turned into national parks and forest preserves, forcing relocation of entire villages to small plots of land in the lowlands, where the people are no longer able to grow enough food to survive. Living with fear, people are vulnerable to exploitation. Many of these new lowland residents have become victims of business fraud or loan schemes that entrap them into lives of virtual slavery. Tragically, it is the children of these new settlements that are at the greatest risk, especially young girls. Unscrupulous business people visit the villages with offers of employment for the young people of the village. Many parents are often deceived into signing agreements that sell their children for a cash payment of about $300. While the parents are told that the children will get good jobs at a restaurant, hotel, or factory, most of the children end up being trafficked into the sex industry. Some are even smuggled into other countries, never to be seen by their parents again. For many years, ADRA Canada has been sponsoring programs that specifically target these vulnerable people groups in northern Thailand. Through education, skills training, small loans and community development, ADRA has helped many hill tribe villages adjust to their new life in the valleys. As the ADRA Thailand staff worked with these people, they began to notice the distinctive absence of children in the villages, especially young girls. When they discovered what was happening, they quickly developed a program of education and awareness to help parents understand what was really happening to their children when they were taken from the village. Over time, this awareness education has developed into a growing program called Keep Girls Safe. Teams of young people visit schools throughout northern Thailand, conducting a peer-to-peer education program. Young people teach young people about the dangers of drug abuse, HIV/AIDS, and human trafficking. Setting up girls' clubs in the schools, the young women are encouraged to strengthen their position in the community as an organized group that facilitates action and accountability when the rights and humanity of anyone is abused. As ADRA workers visit the villages and talk to school administrators and teachers, they identify girls who are the most at risk for exploitation and trafficking. These girls are invited to participate in a scholarship program. The monthly support they receive from ADRA pays for school uniforms, school fees, books and supplies, as well as a hot lunch at school.
I am 14 years old and I am in grade 8. The ADRA program has really helped me. Some time ago, my parents died of AIDS, and I now live with my grandparents. They are very poor, and without the help from ADRA, I do not think that I would be able to go to school. I would like to say thanks to ADRA and the people who contribute to this program and make educational support available for girls like me. I am studying hard and one day hope to become a teacher myself.
My husband has passed away and now I am on my own. Because of my illness, I am not able to work very much. The ADRA program has been such a big help for us. I have 2 girls and sometimes it has been hard to find enough money to keep them fed. If it were not for the support that we get from ADRA, there is no way that I would be able to send them to school. Keep Girls Safe has been a wonderful program for people like me who are affected with HIV. I would like to say thanks so much to ADRA for all that they have done to help my girls and me.
I am 12 years old and I am in grade 7. I really love my school. My dream is to one day become a doctor. I think that if I could become a doctor, that I might be able to heal my mother and some of the other people in our village that are very sick. If I am not able to become a doctor, I would at least like to become a nurse. I would like to say thanks to ADRA for the help that they have given me.
Wherever possible, ADRA Thailand tries to arrange to keep girls living in their own communities. Having access to education locally often makes it possible for girls to stay with their own families or relatives. Home visits by ADRA staff provide opportunities for counselling and monitoring. When ADRA Thailand finds young girls who have been abused by someone in the village, girls who have been orphaned and no longer have anyone to care for them, or any other situation which has put a girl at risk of physical harm in their community, arrangements are made for the girls to be taken to a shelter in Chiang Rai. Here the girls are welcomed into a loving family, where they will receive counseling, life skills training, good food, friendship, and security.
My father died from AIDS when I was just 6 years old, leaving 2 sisters, 1 brother, and me. My mother did her best to look after us, even though she was also sick with HIV. We were so poor that often we did not have any rice to eat. The chief in our village tried to sell my older sister to be trafficked to people in Korea. Fortunately, the people from the Keep Girls Safe program came to our village and saved her before she was taken. Now, my younger sister and I are also living here at the shelter. The people working at the shelter have given us a new home and family. I'm very happy to be here.
I've been working with the Keep Girls Safe program for almost 2 years. My role is to take care of the girls in the shelter. Many of the girls that we receive have had real trauma in their lives. They may have lost their parents to AIDS or suffered physical abuse or rape. We not only provide counseling, but we do our best to embrace them with love and restore their confidence and self-worth. Besides going to regular school, we also teach the girls many of the things that they would learn in a typical Thai home, such as agriculture, taking care of animals, sewing, and computer skills. We have also found that music is a good form of therapy. We have a volunteer who comes and teaches the girls how to play the guitar. I am very happy to be working in a program where I can help girls to have a good opportunity for the future. It is my goal to help these girls realize their dreams.
Through the shelter, educational support, peer-to-peer education, girls' clubs, home visits, and community training, ADRA is not only saving lives, but providing new hope for a happier future for young girls in northern Thailand. Your generous support makes programs like the Keep Girls Safe program possible. Please join us as we create opportunities for young girls in Thailand.